Step 4 in the home selling process is the home inspection. So virtually all buyers today are going to have a home inspection completed on your property. This is going to be where they hire a neutral third party to come out and inspect everything on the home, from the foundation to the roof and everything in between. They are a general home inspector, so they look at everything. As they find a variety of different things while they're going through the home, there's the potential they may ask for some follow-up inspections to be done. So if they find some issues with some of the piping in the home, they might advise the buyer, hey, we recommend you have a plumber come out. If they find some issues with the electrical system on the home, they might advise the buyer to have an electrician come out. So it's always going to start with a general home inspection, and just so you're forewarned, they may ask for a few additional inspections to be completed along the way, so just be prepared for that. As far as how this home inspection works, we'll coordinate timing with you on a time that's going to be agreeable for you as well as the home inspector. It's customary that the seller not be home during the home inspection. We want the buyer, their agent, the home inspector to kind of have free conversation to discuss some of the issues that they're having with the home as well as their future plans for it. So if at all possible, we typically like for you to not be home for that. Depending on the size of your home, those home inspections could be as short as 2 hours. If you have a much larger home, it could be 4 to 5 hours. We'll coordinate with you and kind of give you an idea of what we expect it to take. And as far as who's going to be present, again, you're going to have the buyer, their agent, and you're going to have that home inspector there. Once they're done with their home inspection, what's going to happen is the home inspector is going to give them a report. It's usually like 80-page report, somewhere around there, plus or minus 20 pages, depending on the size of the home. They're going to have a report that's going to be put together. They're going to review it, see if they need to have any additional inspections done. They may ask some questions. Maybe the home inspector couldn't figure out what a light switch went to or something along those lines, so they might have some follow-up questions. So just be prepared. There may be follow-up questions. There may be follow-up inspections. We just want to be prepared for it. And then when they're doing this, we'll talk a little more about the renegotiation process later, but if the buyer does find issues with the home, they'll have the ability to send over a request for repairs during the renegotiation phase. And when they do that, it's going to be one of three things. They're either going to ask you repair specific things, they're going to ask you give them a credit in lieu of repairing those things, or they'll ask that you reduce the price in lieu of repairing those things. It is all a negotiation. So by contract, all homes are sold as is, subject to an inspection. So there's no de facto, this is how it's handled every time. It's all a negotiation. The good thing is you've got the best negotiating team in the entire county negotiating on your behalf. So we're going to do everything we can to get the best possible outcome, keep your transaction on track, get it closed. That is step 4 in the home selling process.